dark streets of Morpeth tonight. We'll have 2 ghost walks that we will be hosting, and there are a lot of secrets about Morpeth that are yet to be uncovered.
Tell us a little bit about how this ghost walk came about.
So last year, I'm the deputy manager at the White Stuff, and we're encouraged to do charity work, and I really wanted to do something fun and different, so I decided to do a charity ghost walk. And then I met Cara, my business partner, and she asked if I wanted to make it into a business, and I said absolutely. So we've had the mayor involved, we've had a lot of support.
So what makes Morpeth a particularly suitable place for a ghost walk?
Well, I was really surprised that no one has done it sooner, because there are a lot of stories in Morpeth and even the surrounding area as well. We've got stories tonight about witchcraft, about the plague, about all sorts really, so it's a perfect setting for a ghost walk, so I'm really glad that we are the ones who get to tell everyone things they might not know.
So are we talking about buildings, or are we talking about individuals from Morpeth's past history?
So we are talking about buildings. We've got a few here to talk about, and the White Stuff building itself as well, which is where I work, is famously supposed to be haunted, so that's what gave me the inspiration. And we also have another event towards the end of the Ghost Walk in Carlisle Park, where some sightings and stories have been reported. There's a lot of local stories as well as historical too.
Give us a couple of examples. Tell us about your own experience in your place of work.
Well, I remember one time when I was sitting in the office, and I was alone at the time, and the door handle started to jiggle on its own. And at first I didn't really think anything of it, but then my paperwork suddenly blew to the floor, and the door opened at the same time, and I thought that was a bit strange. And my colleagues have seen shadows on the shop floor, and we know someone who used to work there who used to have conversations with a spirit upstairs. And there's actually a sealed up ballroom on the 2nd floor that you can access through a crawl space in the wall. So there's a lot going on in that building.
And do you know anything about any particular ghosts? Are they friendly ghosts? Or?
The one in the White Stuff building seems to be a bit of both. We've had a spirit moaning in our ears really loudly when we're upstairs alone. And we have one witch who is apparently very bad, who lived around the Morpeth area that we will be talking about. And we've also got children ghosts as well that apparently haunt the area around the Wolford Lodge. So we have a lot of different stories to talk about.
And are they all scary, or are some of them amusing?
Well, there's nothing funny about tonight really, but there are definitely some tricks and scares and unexpected things happening, but yes.
And what sort of reaction have you had from people? How easy has it been to sell tickets?
We sold out in 5 days, so we sold 200 tickets in 5 days. So it sold out a lot quicker than we expected, which was brilliant. Everyone's really interested, and yeah, I'm really surprised by the outcome.
And how long does the tour last?
Lasts about an hour to 15 minutes, so you're getting your money's worth.
And if anybody wants to come along tomorrow, are you fully booked then? Or?
We are fully booked, but we will be announcing our next dates on our Morpeth Facebook page, which is called Morpeth Ghost Walks. And we will also be announcing it on Morpeth Matters and on posters around the town. We will definitely be doing one in November and a Christmas edition in December as well.
And where do you go from here? Do you do further walks in Morpeth, or do you spread your net further afield?
Well, at the minute we're just sort of finding our footing, and we're really open to exploring what else we can do with the tour, and we're just keeping things open-minded right now because, you know, we never know what could happen or what could change, but we're really keen on keeping it going.
Now, cynics might say that it's a load of hocus pocus. I mean, how do you react to that?
I would say that I've made many skeptics a believer, and I'm hoping tonight I'll make a few skeptics believers as well.
My name's Cara Hamilton. I'm a professional mystery entertainer, and I work around the world, normally UK, at southern Germany, Canada and the eastern seaboard of the USA is where I work.
Well, tell us what brings you to Morpeth.
Well, I visited Morpeth for the first time about a year ago today, and I started looking into the history because it just seemed to ooze something from the streets. And when I read the history, it was really quite stomach churning, it was shocking, it was deliciously dark, and I thought there needs to be a ghost tour. And then I found Charli, who works at White Stuff, had run a ghost tour here the previous year, so we started talking and we've teamed up to produce what we hope is going to be a really fabulous tour for everyone that's coming tonight and tomorrow night.
Give us a little flavour of what people can expect.
I have to be careful with what I say, for there are surprises. But they're going to hear 100% true tales of Morpeth and the area. There's tales of witchcraft, there's a bit of demons, the devil, there's also hangmen, highwaymen, and the plague, and one place where a plague pit lies and very few people are aware of it.